Okay, so today was not nearly as intense or as crazy as it was yesterday. Um, I think helping me through all of this is maybe making these video blogs. Um, I do want to kind of talk about suicide though. I know this is a really touchy subject for a lot of people, and I just want to say that I have struggled with suicide since I was probably 16, maybe. Um, I tried to commit suicide whenever I was 16 and probably three more times since. Um, it's really hard. People think that when you're in a depression, it's because of one thing or one person. That is not it at all. You can have a Ferrari and a mansion and still want to commit suicide. Um, it's an imbalance. It's something that you can't help. Thought my kiddo was waking up. And I also want people to know that, like, it's okay to be scared and it's okay to uh, feel a little out of control sometimes. You just have to kind of figure out where your breaking point is and find a coping mechanism for the depression. Um, I know that right now it's still really tough for me to connect with my family, but I think I did a little bit better today than yesterday. And I was talking to my neighbor, and she told me that she also has seasonal depression, um, which mine is kind of seasonal, but I go through a lot of mania along with a lot of depression, so I'm kind of equal. She said that the way she copes is that she colors in adult coloring books. So today I went and I bought one, and it has helped a lot, um, calming me down and trying not to yell, thinking more about the things that I'm saying and doing. And I felt really bad for my son because um, I just got him back today. He went and he stayed with his other family for about 3 days, and his dad literally didn't want anything to do with him while he was there. And luckily, his aunt was really good to him, and his other grandma was really good to him. So it wasn't a total loss to go visit, but um, I'm feeling really bad for him, and it's stressful for me as a mom to watch him also kind of cope with his own depression. Sometimes he tells me he feels sad, and it kind of hurts my feelings because I know exactly how he feels. I've been dealing with it for a long time. It's a family trait. There was mental illness on my father's side, and there is also a mental illness on my mother's side, and my mother suffers with depression. I hope she doesn't kill me for saying that, but it's good to know your history, and it's also nice to know that someone else very close to you understands what you're going through and also understands um, the emotions that come along with it and understands the turmoil that it can cause internally and emotionally. Sorry if I sound so monotone. I'm a little tired. It was nice here today, so I played outside with the kids a little bit, and Michael and we cleaned out the garage and just did grown-up stuff today. But anyways, back to the suicide. I think for me, my biggest trigger is when someone I know passes away, um, the most memorable time I think that I can remember that I attempted suicide, I had a friend who most of you, if you're seeing this on my Facebook page, know and knew. Um, and he hung himself and committed suicide. I think he may have had a little bit of PTSD and some drug use. And so I just went into this like dark cloud. I didn't make it to the funeral, and it all just kind of spiraled. And I was on a lot of medication that wasn't working, if that makes any sense. And so I tried to hang myself. And my husband just, I guess, had the feeling that something was wrong. And he came and he found me before it was too late. And so there's a lot of good with suicide awareness. I've had a lot of people either pass away from heroin overdose or, suicide. And it's a hard thing for me. Death, I take death very, very hard. Harder than most people, I think, would. And so, for me, it is a trigger. Also, sorry, there's a bug. Not like a creepy bug, just like oh God, I don't even know what kind of bug that is. It looks like a water bug. Anyways, I think for me, my triggers are seasonal, A, and B, I think when I hear about death or I experience death around me, that's a trigger. And I notice that when I start to go into a depression, everything irritates me. Everything. It could be the way the wind blows. It all irritates me. There's no difference. So I really just haven't found one solid way to cope with it. I think that I'm just trying to take it day by day because I'm just now starting to realize a lot of symptoms that come into play. I think I've just gotten to the point where it happens so frequently that, sorry, it's my other computer. I think it happens so frequently year after year that I've just started to kind of pick up on certain things. And so, and I know that other people also have, special triggers that set them off, like make them either super, super depressed or, there's triggers for mania too. And my mania is primarily like, I like to, everything's great. I want to shop. I want to like do everything. I'm like on top of the world. And then when I get depressed, I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to do anything. But the good news is this year is we haven't had any really snow or like things that trigger my seasonal depression. We had the flood of Jesus here. I almost built an ark. But other than that, it's really been kind of nice and sunny and not freezing cold. So I haven't really been triggered too badly, but I can feel the depression coming on. And I'm trying my best to fight it. So if anybody has any, tips or tricks to fight the depression, besides an adult coloring book and a sun lamp, that would be great. And also, um, just finding some other people that understand exactly how the bipolar works. Um, that would be great too, because I would be interested to see how other people handle these situations, and also interested to find out how you're feeling. How do you, how fast your moods change? Like how does it work for you? Um, I know I'm kind of rambling, but I thought about all day what I was going to say, and I probably haven't even touched on 10 things that I wanted to touch on. So I will make another video probably tomorrow or so. Um, and my Facebook handle will be in the comment section. If you have any questions or you just feel like you need to talk to someone, I'm here. See you later.